Hello, YouTuber Nation. Me and Jay were just having our din and watching videos. You can probably see that in the mirror there. It's even watching Watch Mojo's top 10 lists. Yeah, got us to got me to think. I don't know about her. About a video to make, and I've been keeping an eye on all my videos. I always do. I keep track of my progress and such. And let me just move this. Sorry. It's not your fault. It's not like you're like, I'm gonna put this here and make you fall on your ass and laugh at you as you get hurt. Oh, you broke your left ass cheek. But yeah, I need to shave, as you can tell. But I was gonna make like a, not necessarily like, kind of a compilation video here of how to, as well as some reviews mixed into one, because it got me thinking of both of them, because my how-tos are like my best videos. I'm amazed. I don't know why or how. I guess I don't know. So I'm just like, holy crap, I've got like thousands of views on it, or is it hundreds? I don't know. Was it thousands or hundreds?
Hundreds.
Hundreds?
Yeah. I think.
Well, I've been a total of a couple thousand views. But yeah, my reviews are kind of up there too, kind of. So, but I also wanted to do this also with the reviews to show you what kind of games I'm into. So we can, like, I don't know, if you like add me as a contact or a friend or something, we can have some common ground to chat and become friends, you know.
Frenzies.
Frenzies. I wanted to say that, but I was afraid it sounded silly. Then you said it and sounded the silliest, so I said, okay, I could say it.
Hey.
That was an insult, everybody.
That was mean.
Not always.
Who said it was?
Oh, not always.
Okay.
So I guess I'll go with this first. My reviews. It's only like a handful ones. First game I got over here is Splatterhouse. I got it because I was watching a play of it, the original one, and I saw they made a newer one. I watched a little bit of it, but I only just started it. I have to say, I love beat 'em up games. There's a common ground. I mean, Fist of the North Star, that was like the best game ever. I loved it. And that was like the first game I ever platinumed. And it was like the best. And these are just games I've been recently playing. Borderlands. I just love the RPG aspect. I'm pretty sure I made a review of it before. But for the 360 one. PS3 one. I liked it. The only downfall is, as you can see, is Game of the Year. But it didn't come with the Game of the Year and stuff on it, so I had to buy it separate for like 20 bucks. It was worth it, though. What?
You threw my thing in the trash.
I did? When did I throw that in the trash?
No.
It must have fell.
No. It has to be washed.
No, it doesn't. It's fine. It's not like I pissed in the trash.
Oh wait, no, this is yours. Mine's on the bed. Yours fell in the trash.
Well, it's not like there's piss or ketchup in there, so it's fine.
Put it back up.
That goes with my how-to. Okay, improv. But,
sorry. I thought it was mine. I'm like, what's my thing in the trash?
As I was saying, Borderlands, I had to spend the 20 bucks for it. It was well worth it. Very well worth it. Because it's fun. I mean, because you spend 20 bucks, you get like all 4 packs. And it's awesome. Another good thing is the co-op. I wish it could be like 4 players simultaneous instead of just 2. It would be better.
That could be up to 3.
No, no, it's up 2 to 4 online.
Oh.
And they're really forcing down online.
I'm a noob, so sorry.
Clearly.
I thought if it was all new, you could have had Brian in there too, but plus you know they were like way ahead, so you didn't want to.
No, we would have helped them. If he was with us, he would have been leveling up like to level 5 by like killing 3 enemies. We were doing the undead.
Well, then
pack.
I don't know anything. The only one I'm playing, it's in the pile there.
Well, I'm going through it. I'll find it. The next game I'm kind of on and off with is Tales of Symphonia. I like it. It's pretty good. Like I said, these are just mini reviews. Pretty much, it's a pretty good game. The only thing is, kind of too much to delve into at a time sometimes, with a lot of terminology. I mean, I get the gist. That's the good thing. But I know everybody loves the story and all that. And the story's good. I'll give it that. Kind of confusing at times, because it's like there's these guys, and there's these guys, and then there's also these guys, and then there's these guys. It's like, okay, great. I mean, it's awesome. Just let me play the game. I know it's a big thing for a lot of text in RPG games, but sometimes it's just like, just let me cut something. Fallout 3. I'm pretty sure I did one of this before, but you know, just love the RPG stuff and all that. I just hate that the enemies don't respawn sometimes. What?
Can I say a random shout out thing?
No.
It's real quick.
No.
It's real quick.
Shut up, no.
Please.
No.
Why not?
Because then they're going to be like,
No, it's just, I'm going to say Happy Friday the 13th.
Well, say it.
I just did.
I'm just going to say this.
Be safe.
Nah, go step on a crack and break your mama's back.
No.
You can't say that to me because my mom's dead.
How do you know she's not feeling it from the afterlife?
That'd be kind of stupid.
It would, but...
A ghost can feel pain. Yeah, sure.
I'm just saying.
Well, of course, I'm probably totally disregarding Casper the Friendly Ghost and all that crap.
Timing!
How'd you know? Anyways, next up on the list is Watch Dogs. It's a good game. I only play it in spurs. I mean, everybody's all over it like it's the shit. But it's not necessarily the shit. I mean, you know, I wouldn't play that every day, but I'd play it here and there. So, I mean, it's awesome that you have, like, all that power. But then again, it's like, you know, I was also told about the online aspect, and I'm just, like, iffy about that. Now I'm like, I don't really want to do it anymore. Because that'd be kind of stupid and cheap. But anyways, the next one, I didn't even really play this BioShock Infinite. Believe it or not, I've watched her play it.
I only played like once so far.
And you kept dying at the same part.
It's not my fault.
It was funny because you were getting so pissed.
Yeah.
And it's only the beginning.
I'm like, I don't know who's shooting me. I'm dying.
It makes me think of,
You should have videotaped me when I was doing it.
made me think of this in the Underdome. Because that was basically us.
And
Me
that's
and
stupid
Dante.
because it says on the thing it was the first one and I didn't see and it was a bubble and then I saw it later on. I'm like, now I need to start over and play the first one and then do Infinite.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I guess there's 2 more games-ish. The next one is Dead Island. Not much to say about that. I enjoy it. It's pretty good. We can play online sometimes if you want to add me. I also got Dead Island Riptide. So, it's in there somewhere. It's in this pile somewhere. Grand Theft Auto 5, like I said, same thing as Watch Dogs. It's pretty cool, but it's not like the shit as everybody's all over it. I also got this 2 combo pack.
You haven't opened it yet?
Yeah, I did. I played Borderlands 2 a little
I didn't
bit.
play Dishonored yet. That's for me.
Yeah, Dishonored's for her.
Yeah.
I got it for Borderlands 2.
We should totally be playing that too, because
Oh, there it is.
probably pretty funny watching me play it.
Oh, yeah, you'd fail. That pouty face, though. Next one is Riptide. I didn't even play it yet, so I don't know too much about it. I only know
You want to
about the
finish
new
the
guy.
first one, probably, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in order.
Okay.
Minecraft, it's good. It's a good game. I like it. I just like the Curses of Creation. So that's what I like about it. Two Worlds 2. I want to play the first one first.
But that's on Xbox, right?
I have it, and it's in the
Yeah.
box of Xbox games.
Yeah. And he can't play it yet because it's
Yeah.
still being repaired.
It's still in surgery.
Ew.
And yeah, I don't care what anybody says. This game's pretty good. It's just you just gotta put some time into it.
Yeah.
The only reason everybody said it sucked so bad is because I actually talked to a GameStop associate about this. She would know she was stuck there for an hour
Yeah.
while we were talking about it.
Oh yeah, all it changes is that you can be a pirate or something, right?
No, that's
Oh,
Risen.
that was something else. Sorry.
That's why
Yeah.
That's why I want to play the first Risen. The second one's pretty much the same thing.
You can get something awesome. I don't know. He was like crazy about it, and yeah, we were there for an hour.
You were stuck sitting down in a corner.
No, I went outside to sit on the bench because I'm like, I've been standing too long.
But yeah, Two Worlds 2, I don't care what anybody says. It's a pretty good game. And whoever's like, oh no, and if you start comparing it to Oblivion, that's what they kept saying. I'm going to be dead honest. To me, Two World 2 and Oblivion is pretty much very similar, like the same thing. Okay? I'm going to be dead. That's me. I don't care. Because I have Oblivion, I've been playing it and everything. I played Two Worlds 2. It's kind of like the same thing. Kinda. I mean, in Two Worlds, you get a main hub thing and you do all that. To be honest, Two Worlds is mostly comparable to like Dragon Age 2. But that's for another day, I guess. I did, the Dark Souls series. There's not much to say about that. Okay, I'm not even gonna delve into that. I'm gonna be blathering forever.
Yeah, if you're done, we can hear about 13 spooky songs.
No.
Please.
I'm not quite done yet. Bound by Flame. I only played a little bit of it, so I don't really recall. It's pretty good. It's, like I said, Dragon Age. That's the best thing I can say. Fallout New Vegas. I didn't really play it yet. Dragon's Crown. I've done that before. Sengoku Basara Samurai Heroes. It's a good game. And White Knight Chronicles. That's pretty much my pile. And that's just my pile of games I've been recently, delving into. So if anybody has anything to say, I've got a ton more games. Those are just the games that, I've been delving into. Sorry about the angle. I'm just trying to put everything.
One day only, 13% off Batman stuff.
Yeah, well, this week is, for a PlayStation, it's like 40 to 70% off for PlayStation Store.
I know, but you don't get it because it's Friday the 13th, 13% off.
Oh.
It's a random percentage, so.
I gather, yeah.
You never see that. It's usually like 15 or 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I was actually going to start playing Splatterhouse, you guys. So, I meant like later. But instead, me and her got caught watching videos and stuff, so. I know tomorrow, for work and all that, I gotta pick up a net for the pool, just clean that while we're swimming. Gonna start exercising more. Yeah, that's one thing. I'll start walking and swimming more often since it's summer. I love swimming.
Yes.
I guess the next thing to really go into, how long has it been? Less than 15
And
minutes.
Sunday.
Sunday, yep. Well, Sunday we have a party, so
Yes.
we get that day off.
Party.
I guess next up is my how-to. Right?
How to.
Yeah, how to make a decent, how to make a pretty good YouTube video.
No.
Well, not a pretty good one, but one that'll get more hits.
You
stuff.
got ant on your computer.
A what?
An ant.
Where'd it go?
How to kill an ant.
How to kill an ant.
Yeah, get away.
There's the ant. Do you see it? There's the ant. It's running around my finger.
Kill it. Shit dead. Yes.
I think so.
Yuck.
It's see you there. That's how to kill an ant. No, not really. That's it. End of show. Goodbye. No, I'm just kidding. But, how to make a decent YouTube video. First thing, like I said, improv. You gotta improv some things. You can't just record something and just be like, you know, have something written down and do it line for line. I mean, you kinda could, but then that'd be kinda boring. You gotta improv some stuff. Make it interesting. It's one of the top 10 lists we saw, and I have to agree, those were good improvised, timings. Timing! You know, you can't just make something and just go, you know, recite it line for line. That's kind of dull. If you improvise something, you know, you could make a laugh out of somebody, or make somebody cry, or hell for I know, make someone go, that dude's pretty fucked up.
You're doing a skit, you're probably doing it by line,
Yeah, that, no, actually,
well, yeah, you could improvise skit, I'm just saying.
me and Brian's old stuff, that wasn't even, that was all
Man of Steel or
improv.
whatever, or Stomach of Steel, whatever.
Yeah, the man with the iron stomach,
Yeah.
the zombie thing, the zombies. When he was a zombie, we totally improvised that.
Okay.
That was like, we were
I'm
stupid.
talking about if we had like more stuff and more people and like props and stuff, you probably need like a little bit of.
Yeah, all me and Brian really did with that is we just said, hey, what if like you were a zombie? Like, okay, and then we just did it.
Yeah, but he won't do the stomach stuff anymore because he's like, it's, yeah.
He's a little baby, that's
Pretty
why.
much.
A little whiny
I
brat.
didn't know what the right word was.
But that's whatever.
Yeah.
Improv. Another thing is you gotta make something you're like good at, or something that you're actually into. Like, if you're gonna make something about, here's a prime example, about, give me help here, global warming. That's
Okay.
nothing for me, okay? That's pretty much why I failed a project in high school, because I was forced onto a global warming team, and I hated that. And I was like, I don't know crap about it. Like, do research, and I did research, and I was like, this is boring. And I failed it, pretty much. No, I think I got a D.
No, pretty much, I don't know. I guess even, like, talk about things, even if you're like, this might not be the most popular thing. Like, if it's something you're passionate about, put that passion there, and then people will be like, whoa, you know, I don't really care about this, I don't really know what it is. They've got the passion for it. Don't go on the trends if you don't care about it.
And if you do something, make it interesting.
Yeah, pretty
Don't
much.
just do, help me out here.
Some people will be like, except for when we did that video, it was basically, that's why I called it that. It was basically me talking about issues and you just being like, you were like,
Yeah.
But at least I was there because I'm more opinionated and very, I'm open-minded, but I know where I stand pretty much on certain things. So someone could be like, well, no, here's other facts or whatever on both sides. I can look into it and then be like, oh yeah, okay, and then change it a little bit because I am open-minded. But I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I know we did this thing in college, and most people were just like, I'm unsure, pretty much, and it is a moral thing, sort of, and like, I don't know. So, and all the people that were against abortion were for, what is it called? Death row. So that was interesting.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm like, so you're gonna save the fetus, but if the fetus turns out to be, or baby, whatever, turns out to be, you know, do something horrible that wants to get them on death row, you're all for it. Okay.
Anyways, like I said, you gotta be ready to improv. Be something you're actually into. Don't make it something that you're gonna be like,
Yeah, just because you think you're gonna get hits, like it's
Yeah.
it's like a hot topic or a hot trend or whatever.
Third thing is,
Be yourself. I don't know. I mean, that kind of.
that's what we just said.
Sorry.
Make it
Oh.
interesting.
Yeah. Make it interesting.
Guess the next thing would be pretty much have an opinion on it. The whole thing was, what she was saying when I was like, I didn't really have opinions on too many things. 'Cause quite frankly, I just don't care. Okay? Feminism, don't care. Equality, yeah. That's pretty much it, yeah. So,
okay, but I think that people, we didn't even talk about that in the last one. People get confused since it's a broad definition. There should be more definitions because when people hear that, they think of the crazy ones that burning bras and wanting to make men either slaves or kill them or
that's why I don't really have an opinion.
But that's not what it is. That's not what it is. It's just because they're the loudest. It's just because they're the loudest. It's like you see on the news the crazy Christians or whatever religious group, whoever's the craziest, you see on the news. Crazy Muslim, crazy Jew, crazy whatever. You see them mostly on TV because they're the loudest.
Yeah,
you see the radical people. You don't see the ones that are like, I'm not that crazy.
Yeah.
Because it's the news. Well, there should be more, or like, I don't know, branches or something.
Yeah, I guess
like hardcore feminists. They would be the burning the bras and wanting all men to die or be slaves or whatever the hell.
Which I think, personally, is pretty stupid. All men should die. Well then, good luck having a kid. Good luck.
But that's not what it is.
Yeah.
So girls that say that you're not because you don't hate men, that's not what it means. It means that you want to be equal to men. Thank you.
Yeah. I believe in equality, so that's just my opinion. That's going to be kind of like my thing. I'm going to be kind of more opinionated in my videos and not give a shit.
Yeah.
So usually I take a step back and, just say, yeah, whatever. Yeah. But I guess I'll start being a little more opinionated.
A little bit, because it's like what I saw yesterday about should under God in the Pledge of Allegiance, should that stay there? Like I saw that yesterday, and it was like this article or whatever, and you could vote on it, yes or no. And like all these people are like, but it's tradition or whatever in the comments.
Yeah, it's always been there.
No.
Well,
since the 50s.
Well, since I've been in school, it's been
since we've been alive, yeah, since we've been in school. But it was only added in the 50s when we were in war with, I don't know who we were in the war with, Vietnam maybe or something, I forget. I don't know.
I don't feel like I've been at work all day. I'm not thinking.
We were in war with somebody, and we wanted to show that we were different. And stuff, and they added that.
Yeah, just keep it.
And then they added and got. But what do you think of when you hear that word? Some people are saying, oh, it's just a general word. It's kind of like feminism. It can either be the general for God, so you think of any God in a religion.
Exactly.
But most people hear it, they think of the God of Christianity. That's what I think of.
Well, take it as...
like, what if they decided to, or what if in the 50s they put Allah? People would be going nuts now. They'd be like, we don't want that.
That'd be kind of funny, but whatever.
I'm just saying, because a lot of people don't like Muslims now. Because of...
Well, it's depressing.
Yeah, but it's because of 9/11.
Well,
not as much now, but I remember when it happened, they thought all Muslims were terrorists. Remember?
No, I was only in, like, 4th grade or 5th grade.
I'm talking about, like, once I got a little older, like, I saw that all over. They're like, we need to bomb them all, even the kids and shit.
Oh.
And I'm like, what did the kids do? They didn't do anything, they're just Muslim.
I gather I was the sheltered guy, the sheltered child, because I never saw or heard any of that.
I always watched the news at dinner, so I saw it.
I didn't.
Okay.
I never watched news. I watched The Simpsons when I was a kid.
But yeah, that's what most people are saying. But also, like, then there was people that are like, what, do you want to put in, like, no gods without gods? It's like, no, just take it completely out, because it's offensive to some people, and when you hear that, you're not really thinking of general, and if you say general, then you're just trying to make it a broader definition when it's not. If you want to be that broad, put under gods with an S, so then it could include, like, Allah, or different, any different god or whatever. Multiple gods. Yeah. People are not going to do that, because they're like, they think they're a Christian, they think we're a Christian nation. But we're not. We're not.
I don't know.
Founding fathers, most of them were deists. I think maybe one was, I don't know, some kind of I forget. They were saying in the comments something weird with a P, not a pagan, but like a poly something maybe. Different multiple gods.
Well, anyways.
Different sectors. So sort of, but not really. That's why we came to America. We didn't want to
For freedom, no.
Yeah. And when they're writing that, they're like, we have to put that. We can't put for one religion or we'll turn into England.
Yeah.
That's what we want to get away from. So.
Well, anyways.
All I'm saying is just learn your history. Sorry. I wanted to put it on Facebook because I'm like, people are stupid.
Well, yeah, I kind of know that.
About that and feminism.
Oh, I thought you meant in general. I'm like, yeah, I knew that.
No, in college, I guess most people, because I was in the South in Georgia, they were like, oh yeah, we're a Christian nation, and blah blah blah, it's the truth. And then when the teacher said that, they all got these eyes, like, he's lying, he's a liberal. You know, like, they were just like, no, this is a lie, and like, you could tell they were just like passing it over their head and being like, we're not gonna believe in it, we're gonna believe in our fairy tales. They didn't care, they were just like, that's not true. And we were talking about slavery, it's like, it became, you know, illegal because of the Bible. I'm like, no. No. That's what the teacher said. He was a professor. And I just was like, are you serious? And like maybe some of the things that, yeah, like what he's pointing out, they're like, oh, because be kind to your neighbor, be kind to all people and love all people or whatever. But I'm like, before that, there was people that were, we read a document that was like, I'm like, but what about this document? He's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, so they were saying, you know, it's in the Bible, how to treat your slave, and all this shit. He's like, that doesn't mean that God wanted them to do it. I'm like, but it's right there, how to treat your slave. How to whip your slave. And all the kids are like, that's actually for servants. It just says slaves. Sorry.
It's okay, I'll just name it Jay's Babblings.
People are idiots.
I'll leave that as your statement.
Okay. I know, but it's true on Tumblr. It's like, remember the Alamo, remember the Holocaust, remember, I don't know, all these different things. And it's like, slavery, that was years ago. It wasn't that long ago, though.
Anyways, guess it's about time we shut this off.
What?
Hopefully this thing will be green lighted.
What do you mean?
Not like, this girl's freaking psycho.
I'm not psycho. I should have like a moral
not really psycho, but like,
I have a moral conscience. I'm not like those people that went to the side of, oh yeah, if someone murdered someone, they should be put on death row because that's justice. Not really.
No, you know what's justice for death row? Just torture them.
I think they should. Yeah,
I'd just torture them.
Torture them a little bit. I think it's more justice to let them, you know, actually pay for it, not just right there kill them.
Oh yeah, let them live with the pain for a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what I'd say. And
killing them is not going to bring back the person they killed. Or unrape the person they raped or whatever they did.
Yeah.
That's what I keep saying. There was that case where the guy, he got killed and they're like, we don't know if he would have wanted his killer to be put on death row. We think he would have. And I was just like, Mom, if I ever got killed, and you don't have to be left with that question. I'm telling you now, I don't want that person to be killed. I don't want that person to be put on death row. That's not going to bring me back. So I don't want them to be put on death row. Because that doesn't do anything.
I'd just torture them. That's what I'd do. Cut off a finger, rip out a few toenails.
I think it has all that stuff in, I don't know, called inhumane or whatever.
What, cutting off fingers or ripping out toenails?
Well, because all the other stuff, like electric chair and the injections and all.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I don't think the torture thing. We don't really do that here.
Well, anyways, we've wasted a half hour of your time.
Sorry.
Pretty much usual. But, yeah, hopefully you'll like this video and whatnot. Anyways, I'm gonna let you go. Say goodbye to the pretty lady, folks. And say goodbye to the more opinionated man, I gather. Alright. Later.